Yeah, what are you talking about? I've been here for a while.
Sunday Funday here at Naukabout. What's going on, everybody? It's Greg, it's Stephanie, it's Loomis Chocolate, our in-house band.
What's happening?
Do.
I know. Perfect way to kick off the show. I want to thank MBR Landscaping and Cleaning for sponsoring our show. Thank you. Call Bruno today and have somebody else do your cleaning for you, which is pretty fantastic. So, as you can see from the lights, we've got our stuff together here. Ariella's behind the bar, so make sure you swing on by and say,
Yeah.
hey. Well, there's something new every single week, and Cliff made me sniff something and then taste it, and then it wasn't... That sounded awful.
I'm not touching that one.
No, you're better off not. No.
It wasn't really...
So there's always something new here at Naukabout, which I love, and it's definitely been a very long school vacation week. I'm sure my children will say that it was not long enough for them, and I think that if you need something to drink, some way to imbibe, some way to celebrate it, or you're just burnt out, swing on by. We're at Lake Ave in Mashpee at Naukabout Brewing Company, and they've had a busy week here as well. But we were tasting some of the new fairings back there, and I cannot say enough about the apple cider hard seltzer that they've got here. It tastes exactly like liquid apple pie, which is going to be a problem.
Bloody Mary,
he's got the
Bloody
Mary
Mary,
one.
Bloody Sunday.
You got
Sunday.
We'll chase that.
Bloody
I've
Mary
got a
Sunday.
Bloody Mary in a seltzer bottle here, glass or whatever.
New partnership over here at Naukabout with our friends over at the Quahog Republic. So perfect that we've got Greg here.
Sure.
What number mug do you have at the Quahog Republic?
Oh, I'm number one.
Number one in Mug Club right here. He's worked many years to get this
Chased
prestige.
it for 4 years.
Prestige
Finally got
worldwide. And he's finally got it here. So yes.
Yes.
How did it feel?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It hurt, though. I'm not going to lie. That last day was brutal.
Did you do the twofer like I first discovered when I was in the top 5 of mugs when I was once in Mug Club?
What do you mean two-first?
Twofer is when you have because it was limited, so you were only allowed 2. So I did the 2 at night, right before 11, and then right after 12.
Oh, yeah. So the limit's now 4.
Ah, I see.
So and if you have a mug, it counts as 5. So
Perfect.
I got to finish on day 6 and not day 7.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It was a race, though. It was 5 of us racing for one that day.
I liked it.
We all sat there waiting for the door to open.
See, the year that I made my top 5, I watched something really phenomenal happen, and I've never seen such a jerk move in my entire life. It was Vampire Bill days.
Oh, Jesus.
Vampire Bill was my next door neighbor.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there. We're having some of our last pints before we're closing out Mug Club, and we're sitting there with, God rest his soul, Bob Brown. And we're sitting at this. Everybody loved Bob. Bob was the best. Even Cliff made T-shirts that said, "You can't out Bob Brown, Bob Brown." And we wore them to the Mug Club celebration. Yeah. Exactly. So there's Bob Brown leisurely having his final pint before he closes out mug number 1 again. In swoops Vampire Bill on his lunch break, and shugs it down and slams it on the table and says, "Ha ha, I beat you, Bob Brown," and took mug number 1.
Wow. It's a dirty move.
Yeah, we ran him out of town, though, so he's no longer here.
Yeah, no. So my first year was the year that there was no limit.
Oh, yeah?
And we were all trying for one, and one guy just wasn't going to be denied.
Yep.
And Vampire Bill was pissed.
Well.
And he got so mad that he just didn't want to do it. And then he's just like, I want the last
Is
mug.
that how we ran him out of town?
I think he moved. He moved. Just,
it's
a job thing, honestly.
I'm not doing it.
Good
morning, RTB. Good morning, Amy.
What's
Colleen.
up, RTB?
She's on her way. Who else have we got on the stream? Thank you guys so much for checking in with us. Yeah, we're here at Naukabout. I'd love to see all of your faces. Colleen, I'm definitely seeing your face because we got to talk about Ruck for Hit, which I still have to sign up. I'm the driver. I know.
Oh,
I know.
Driving, and you still haven't signed up yet.
Yeah. No. Are you okay there? Are you imbibing the nips?
He's studying the nips.
It's pure trash, I'm telling you right now.
That's it. Loomis Chocolate is going to be here.
About it in a moment.
Okay, perfect. He's been working on a new tune. He's our house band, so every single week we're a new personality. We're a new tune. It's a new something that he cooks up for us, and so creative. Thank you for sharing with us.
I have a camper. I do a lot of cooking. Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
I have a camper.
What's on the menu?
Lots of powder. cooking powder.
Oh,
I make
okay.
a lot of
Oh,
cooking
cooking
powder.
powder.
Come on
All
now.
right, all right.
Come on now.
Gotcha.
It's not like it's in the desert or anything.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Mari. Thanks for joining us.
Now we're in the forest instead.
Yeah, much safer there.
Them nips really are bad.
Nips, yeah.
Were we expecting the snow yesterday? Did I miss
had no
something?
idea. And then all of a sudden I looked out and it was snowing and I went, what?
I know. So my mom my mom was on the train. We moved my brother in, and while I say it was not me. I was just there to drive everyone around because once again,
Moral support.
I threw my back out, so there was not
that's
really
right.
any lifting for me. I circled the neighborhood a lot because that's what you do in New York. Apparently, when you have a car, is circle and look for parking spots that aren't there.
Yeah.
So I really spent
you'll
about
never
2 days
find.
doing that.
Hey, you know, there's people still doing that for years.
Yeah, just driving in
Yeah,
circles.
they haven't
And they just
stopped.
fill them up while they're still driving. Keep going.
They get a fuel truck to come pace them.
You know, got like
Seriously,
500,000,
seriously.
you know?
Hey, Eva's in the
Hey,
house,
what's up,
everybody. Say hi, Eva. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Yeah, we got people in house. We got people outside. Yeah, so all I did was really drive around the neighborhood. He is in a 5th floor walk up. That was a lot of fun when I did eventually find a
Yeah.
parking spot, and then I had to walk up the stairs. That was a lot. And then he purchased a bed frame off of one of those Craigslist thing.
Oh,
so
no.
we had to go up somebody else's
and
5th
get
floor
it.
walk up and then take the bed apart and then walk it across town because nothing was fitting in my car. Love my car. But you'd be surprised. I brought my car to Costco in New Jersey. Got him a mattress. I got him a TV. I got him a month's worth of groceries, and it all fit in my car with 4 people. So there's something to be said about that Kia Soul. It really is kind of
a nice
like
car.
a clown car. This is what
Yeah,
it looked
kinda.
like.
But you know what? It works.
Yes, it does. And it's pretty fantastic. Yeah. Oh, you're hibernating right now? Well, that's what happens with this weather. It's like snow and
Yeah, you
it's
just kinda
dark.
don't wanna,
Yeah.
it's gloomy.
I know. And you wouldn't think that we're on the other side of February vacation because we were so spoiled by all the nice weather that we had. So when it did happen yesterday, we're like,
What is this?
So what do we do with it? I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, I have to actually use my winter coat.
I know, right? Like, I was like, oh, just remote start my car because I got that now, which
Oh,
is great.
see? Well, you got that. My friend Jed got a snow blower, and I got a nice winter coat, so that's why it hasn't snowed.
Yeah.
Because we were all ready for
We're
it.
all ready
this
to
year.
go, and then just no. It's like
We're
40
like, bring it
degrees every
on.
day.
Well, I know about you, but I was always wishing for a slight Christmas
A slight
Slight
Christmas.
Christmas.
and a slight New Year, so a slight winter's just fine too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Dave. Dave in sunny Florida. What is the temperature there? Go ahead. Taunt
Okay.
us.
Make us jealous.
I know. Well, my mother is here from Arizona, so she is
Oh, no.
probably in a parka sleeping.
Paca.
Exactly. My Uncle Glenn is going to be coming by and dropping them off. She's got my daughter as well, so the two of them are freezing. All I had to hear from Lily was she was eating with her driving gloves on because she was so cold.
So cold.
Mom, I don't have any body fat. I was like, what are you saying?
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, right? 77.
Like, I know, it's fine. Like,
It's 77. Oh, hey, Jed, what's going on? Colleen is on
Rough
her
life.
way. She has kids, and she has two kids.
77 in Florida.
Right?
Must be nice.
Exactly.
We're not far from that, though.
I like your positivity. I really
We
do.
are.
I do. So, Loomis, hey.
Oh, what's
are you
up?
ready to entertain us with this nips?
You ready to go?
It's also a public service announcement on
Oh.
behalf of the Warrior Cleanup Crew and the Nip the Nip campaign.
Nip the nip.
Nip the nip.
Yes, it's very
Okay.
serious.
It's
Good morning, Michael.
So what we've got here, folks, is here's the culprit.
Yep.
This here's the nip. But is this the culprit or is this the human brain?
Well, it's gone now.
What I just did was throw.
It's gone now.
I just demonstrated what most people do with them things.
See, you see that
Yeah,
on the side
that's-
of most roads
It's
here
there
on
all
the,
over the
Why
place.
they're
on the
frowned
Cape.
upon in
Not
most
in
towns.
Mashpee, though, because it's banned here.
Yeah,
in our
I
I can't
go
town.
to
do
the
that.
beach, you know, and that
Found them
make
too.
the impressions on the bottom of my feet, you know? They look like little balls because I'm stepping on them all day.
Yep.
Well, not in
That's
Mashpee
what I'm
and
saying
Falmouth.
about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I wrote a punk song about it. It's all right.
All right, absolutely. Get at it.
Let's go.
Nip, 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 nip. They're everywhere I might go. Nip, nip, nip. And they're always nipping at my toes. That's right. nip bud lay on the side of the road. Do I pick it up or should my head explode? Cause as soon as I bend down to the ground, there's 20 more nip bottles where that one was found. Jim Beam, that's a nip. Smirnoff vodka, that's a nip. Cinnamon Fireball, that's a nip. And Jägermeister. Them little blue bottles. You know, they're so cute, but they don't get away with nothing. They got like reindeers on them, but I don't care. Nip, 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 nip. They're everywhere I might go. Get out of the way. Nip, 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 nip. And they're always nipping at my toe. Must admit I had 10 nips before I came over here, so I'm on nips. I'm on nips. I took 10 nips and I threw them away before I came in here. I hope no one notices, but I'll pick them up later because I wrote the song. That's the only reason. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, nips are not cool. You get a little booze and then you feel a fool. But now I hate nips because I wrote this song. Nips, 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 nips. They're everywhere I might go.
All right.
Yeah.
Loomis Chocolate right there.
Let's go.
But the good thing about nips are they are banned in Mashpee and Falmouth. And if you come to Naukabout, there's no need for nips. You just walk right in the building and Ariel will give you drinks. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. I
was
appreciate
awesome.
it.
All right. Usually I smash my guitar, but you know.
Yeah,
No,
let's
no,
not
it's
do
all
that.
right.
It's
Yeah,
way
we
too
don't have to
early.
do that.
It is a Sunday
It's a
fun
nice
day.
guitar. I wouldn't do that.
Yes. So what's going on in the world of Greg right now?
You know, enjoying my my time off and my little break here. So,
Oh, that's right.
So
The winter
go-
hibernation phase
yeah,
that is
kind of.
the Cape.
Yeah.
But that
Going back
happens-
soon. So
Yeah, that happens with a lot of seasonal workers as we have seasonal jobs here. I was looking, I don't know why my husband was complaining about the golf course that was around the corner. And he's like, it takes up so much space. It's public land. It's probably been there for blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know.
wait, the one near your house, Paul Harney?
No, the one right over there.
Oh, that one.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've got nothing against golf courses. I just don't golf.
Yeah. I mean, I do. It's fun.
No, my starter
beautiful.
husband was a golf pro, so I'm good.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I'm good.
It's a beautifully frustrating game.
Yeah, right. So good morning to Michael. Don, thank you for checking in California. What's the
Wow.
temperature like over there? Probably not 77. Also, Jeff, good morning. Thanks for checking in. We are here at Naukabout as we are every single Sunday. Funday. Loomis
Yeah.
Chocolate just regaled us with a fabulous tune about nips, which I appreciate. I don't know.
That was awesome.
I know. I don't know how we even found a prop, but we definitely did since, once again, they're banned.
Yeah. I snuck it in somehow.
Saving
Thank-
us from ourselves. Thank
don't
you,
know.
Mashpee and Falmouth.
To be fair, it was empty.
So I don't know if you've ever had a Bloody Mary seltzer, but we have one here and in partnership with the Quahog Republic. I didn't know what it was until after I had it, but after I had the aftertaste is so clearly a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, 100%. Like it was like It was like drinking a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Like, on the front end, you got like the cidery, but like
Yeah.
the back end, it was all Bloody Mary. It was pretty good though.
Yeah. I'm so ready for my kids to go back to school this week. I know you're the uncle and you do a really good job. You're the doting uncle. He came in here last week and was showing me gymnastics photos and videos of his niece.
Yeah, Hannah's killing it. I don't know. She's doing great.
She's really good.
She's awesome.
She's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I had the weirdest
Good
dreams.
kid anyway. So
I don't know how gymnastics got into my dreams last night. I also had a dream that somebody was selling on the side of the road Lemonadio shirts. And I was like, those are unsanctioned. I have a trademark. You can't sell
do
them.
that.
And they were bad. And then another one, the guy across the street was selling them but spelled it differently. And I was like, you're making it worse.
So gymnastics and bad T-shirt selling was your.
I didn't even
dream
drink
sequence?
this weekend. I had anything.
Wow.
I had nothing. I was in
Nothing?
bed early,
Wow.
minding my business, behaving. Friday, I DJ'd for a Sweet 16 party.
Nice.
There were 30 16-year-old girls
Whoa.
on the dance. It was actually really cute, and they were super,
Yeah.
super fun with that. So
That's cool.
I know, absolutely adorable, and they entertained me endlessly. They were very, very funny, and they danced to the most amazing songs and got down with everything. And then they had a parent-child dance-off, which remember I threw out my back, so there was no dance-off. Hi, Scarlett. Hey.
That's gotta be awesome.
I know, it's pretty impressive. So Colleen just walked in the door, and I would like to let her get situated. But since we're here on the live, I would like to bring her on to talk about Ruck for Hit and our team. Colleen. Oh, she's busy getting acclimated. Grab your ruck and get on over here. Yes, you can have. I guess you can have a beer first. Scarlett is here. Yeah, it is the very end of February vacation. And if you want to come over to the microphone and talk to me about what you did on your vacation, I know for a fact that she was skiing. This little thing has been on skis since she could stand up. So
that's awesome.
She would crush me. I snowplow. I don't ski.
Yeah, I don't.
You find me at
any
après ski doing exactly this. You're welcome.
You could find me in the lodge.
That's it.
That's where I'm gonna be.
What? Yeah, I'll snow tube like a mother.
See, that's fun.
Yep, exactly.
Because I don't really have to take a beating on the knees and the back. You just sit in the tube and go. Yee.
Yeah, my days of actually skiing are definitely over when I can't even barely get out of bed right now. And I don't even have an actual situation in which I was like, this is what happened. This is how I hurt myself.
It just happens.
No.
Last time I did it, it
Probably
was
wrong.
random. Like the last time I did it was completely random.
And there's nothing you can do about it. When I have to kick up my socks and then sit down on a chair and physically lift my legs to put them on, I'm like, this is awful.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was to the point where I could barely move.
That's not fun.
No. But we get through it.
I was trying to take a look at what's going on in the world this past weekend, and I really wasn't seeing anything that I particularly loved. Nothing positive, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, for the hockey fans,
please talk to me about hockey.
There was a rare thing that happened last night with the Bruins.
What?
It's only happened 13 times now since the NHL started.
Okay.
A goalie scored a goal.
How did that happen?
So it was the end of the game. The Bruins were up 2-1, so the opposing team pulled their goalie to get the extra guy on to try and tie it up.
Yeah.
And it randomly went to the goalie. He went out and played it and just took the shot from just in front of his own goal. And
that's kind of exciting.
Sailed in. And it was wild. You haven't seen it in years. Probably I think the last time it happened was 3 or 4 years ago. But before that, maybe 11 years. And then.
So did we win?
Oh, we won.
Okay. Yay, us.
Yeah, go
and
Bruins.
Yay for goalie scoring. That's exciting.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I'm ready
for the sports people out there.
Yay, sports people. No, I do like football.
You can't hate football.
And I mean, other than that, I really don't enjoy sitting and watching sports. I think baseball's tremendously boring unless you're at the game.
Yeah.
And then that's fun. Because there's snacks. You got a lot of Bostonians. You got people watching is my favorite thing to do.
Oh, going to Fenway to watch people is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, going anywhere to watch people is probably my favorite sport.
It's a good sport.
I think so, too.
People watching's hilarious.
It is. Last time you and I were at an Oscar party last year, I saw we missed the slap. Did we miss the slap? We missed the slap.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
I left and missed the slap.
No,
I
was
saw it
there.
when I got home.
I saw
you
it.
stayed at the party till the very, very end because that's the person that Greg is.
Yeah. Because I'm that guy. I stayed at the end.
Well,
unless I'm done and
Our friend Ted throws a party every single year, and you have to
Ted?
bring a dish that is related to one of the movies. So I forget why we brought whiskey, but we just brought whiskey.
Yeah, we brought whiskey.
There was not cooking. We brought scotch, and I think that there was something scotch related.
We did something prior to that too.
Yeah. It was a good time.
It was a long day.
However, they said the Oscars have a new team to handle real-time crises.
Oh, really?
Because of slapping.
Because of Will?
Yeah. They have a team to handle anything.
They have a security team that's not supposed to approach the stage.
It's a squad. They have an actual slap squad, basically, but they have to stop situations like this from occurring again. So I thought that was pretty incredible.
That's impressive. I'm just curious as to what they would do to stop something like that. What measures would they go to?
I want to know. Can we be in the meeting for the slap squad, the crisis management team that's supposed to stop bad things from happening?
Can you just run us through this real quick?
I'm just
curious.
I feel like my life needs a slap squad. No,
can you
that's
not?
gonna be bad. We'll handle this.
Somebody comes in with a rolled up newspaper, just hits you on the nose. No.
Yeah, it's called my husband. Takes things away from me all the time. It's like herding goats. Seriously, though.
Yeah, no, it's something like, but yeah, no, I don't have that. I don't have anybody to rein me in.
No.
I got to rein myself in half the time.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
I saw Guns N' Roses is coming back for another tour.
Another one?
Another
Really?
one. That's it. Get
How
those
many
distressed-
reunion tours is this now
Get
for
those
them?
distressed jeans ready. Get your crop tops. We're going to Guns N' Roses.
Give your bandana going.
Yes. The reunion tour is
Tribute-
happening
tribute
this summer and the fall. I've got to check exact dates. But I have never laughed so hard as seeing all the photos of that from the people that I know leaving that show or going to that show and the outfits that they wore.
Oh, it's like
I
straight
relived
back to the 80s. It was
the 80s.
It's impressive.
And Colleen knows exactly what friend. Because I think she still lives in those times currently. She was at some sort of Pantera slasher something or other last weekend or the weekend prior to. She just waits for those shows to happen.
Yeah. It must have been the same. Like, I saw the same at Motley Crue
Yeah. Yes.
last summer. Like, it was impressive. Although you saw a lot of young people getting into it.
Yeah.
Like, there was one guy that was going crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
all set.
And he was like maybe 20.
Well, I saw Axl Rose on stage with Carrie Underwood singing along with him. That was cool. Like she brought him,
that'd
she
be pretty
uplifted
cool,
his.
yeah.
That was cool. But Axl
a
Rose alone,
different
no,
mix.
thank you. I'm good. You get your rear end up here. Grab your beer and come over. Oh my! She's playing Connect 4 with
gotta
her
have
daughter
Connect 4.
right now. Oh, he didn't come? Colleen said he didn't show up to the show she paid for. And what did you pay for a ticket for that? That is a problem. Okay.
All right.
As long as you weren't paying exorbitant amounts of money. For shits and giggles, just cause I signed up for the early tickets for Beyonce, just because I wanted to see what the cost of the ticket was.
I
Even
can't
in
even
the
imagine.
nosebleeds, we're talking $600 to $1,000. No.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Right?
That's so much money.
And if I
for,
wanted to like see Beyonce's show, because that's what she does is put on a show.
Yeah, it's a
that's like
show.
$6,000.
Yeah.
Who has that much? Who has $6,000 to see Beyonce? I mean, I want glitter to
refinance
fall
the
on me.
house for
I want right. I want something to happen. I want to like
Well, I miss-
have dinner with her or something for $6,000.
Yeah. So
No,
I miss going to see Pearl Jam, but every time they come by, they go to Fenway, and it's $400 to go to that show. And I'm like,
it really
dude,
is
like,
expensive.
I'm
They're
not-
making
I'm
it
not
cost
paying for that.
prohibitive. I hope that the band is actually getting the most amount of money for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I would think they would, but like I'm never the person to sign up early for. I always get mine secondhand, so that's
Oh
why it's
yeah,
like
so you're
$400.
paying $1,005 on StubHub when you should
Yeah.
just be not
Yeah.
even bothering with it.
No. No, that's when I'm like, no, I'm good.
I love it. Hey Loomis, can you move your guitar for a hot second so Colleen can sit and show off her ruck? Oh yeah. I think so.
Gotcha.
Ta-da! Yay! So come on by, my friend, Colleen, who I've been friends with for a very long time. I care not to count the years.
You get the high seat.
Hi, yeah.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm good.
Roped me into something last year that I was like, okay, what are we doing? Huh?
And
So-
it was amazing.
I know. So grab that microphone, put it close to your face, and come talk to us about
Put
Pull
that
up
there.
my rock, yeah.
Yeah, she
So
wants-
people can see it and how. I have
this
a
is
little
what
bit
she
of weight.
runs
Here.
with.
I have some weight in it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Do you want to show? Now, do you have to run with all of the weights?
We
There's
run with 20 pounds, 20 or 30 pounds, depending on who's running.
unbelievable.
So, and we wear these. I've done 6 of them so far.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. So,
Yeah.
Colleen, introduce yourself and tell everyone about you and Rock for Hit.
All right, I will. Yeah. My name's Colleen. This is so awkward.
Hi, Colleen.
So, Ruck for
Hi,
Hit. Ruck for Hit is a 220-mile relay race. And we raise money for Heroes in Transition, which is a local nonprofit that raises money for local veterans, active military men and women here on the Cape. I think last year the number was like $160,000.
It was pretty
It
incredible. It was
like kind of crazy
exponential.
how
Like
much money
I've
we
never,
raised.
yeah, it was awesome.
So, and we have 7 runners on our team, 2 drivers.
I drive.
And they keep us sane throughout the night because we are running from Thursday night at midnight until Saturday around noontime. I think actually we crossed the finish line at like 2 right?
We
'Cause you
did
had to-
pretty
you had to
well.
be somewhere at 4.
Yeah, right. I was
And
like,
we
let's
were
go.
We gotta pick up the pace.
I did. I was rushing them. I'm like, guys, I got an event. Can we pick this up?
What was it? A dance party or something that you had to go to?
The dance marathon that was raising money for the Women's Early Detection Fund at the Cape. I know. So I went from one charity thing to the next, not sleeping at all. I was a hot
You don't
mess.
sleep. So you don't sleep. That's part of the problem. Well, I sleep. I'm a good napper, so I can sleep. But a lot of the teammates don't sleep because you get like 2 or 3 hours between each run, and
Yeah.
then you're up, and then you have to run 4 miles, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up 2 hours later and run 3 miles, and then it's like a constant rotation of runners. And we start at the courtyard in Bourne, in Picasset.
That's the exciting part. That's when everybody's
It's
like
really
fresh and ready and like, oh, we're
They have
so
their hair like
excited.
neat in little braids. By
Everybody's-
the end, it's like,
Right? Yeah. Yes.
it's yeah, it's
Crossing
a
the
lot of
finish
fun.
line, covered in ice packs,
Yeah.
slapping that T-shirt on like I earned it, but
Yeah.
oh boy, did you earn it!
You earn it.
Yeah.
It's
gotta-
it's very difficult.
Good morning, Vanessa,
Sleep for 2
Rachel,
days afterwards,
RPV.
So I recover pretty easily from lack
Okay.
of sleep. My child who's here.
I'm
didn't
like, she's a
sleep.
mother with a child.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
There's
you
no
don't know what
recovery.
My
sleep
kids
is.
don't sleep, so I don't sleep anyway. I think the hardest part is like your back hurts. You're just like, you're achy, you're sore. Even the drivers. I mean, they're sitting, helping us get through the night, and that's like the hardest part.
I
think.
really enjoyed it though. It's like I'm very much a cheerleader anyway in life.
Yes,
So I think it's like, well,
yes.
first off, you have to make sure they're not dying. We had
Yes.
somebody that was chased by coyotes in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Like, yes, it is scary. You're
So-
running by yourself in the night.
They hand out foghorns. So you're running, 24 hours of the day. You don't think about the runs that are 2, 3 in the morning in Wellfleet, in Truro, in those areas.
Those are
And
the scary
those are
parts in the
scary
middle of the
parts.
night because you're
Orleans.
out by the
There's no lights.
what
They
is- what is
they
that?
don't have lights.
Right, it's like
And
the
you're
beachcomber.
running on the-
Oh,
you're
yeah,
running.
just
You've been there. There's no cell
There's
service.
nothing.
no. It's
And you're running by yourself, and it's pitch black, and you're like, oh. Fortunately, they do have some safety precautions set up. They have like people on ATVs and bicycles that volunteer and watch us. We have a retired police chief of one of the towns up there.
The
who
crew
helps
that are all involved in this are
Yeah.
really pretty amazing people.
Yeah,
I've
they're
never
great.
been with. It's safe. It's fun. The only thing you have to worry about is the people that are on the roadway. Because
yeah.
guys, the weekend of Ruck for Hit, just
It's-
know that there are
it's-
so many people out on the
Well, and
roads.
it's Cinco
Drive
de Mayo.
safely. Yes.
That happened the first year we ran, and they're actually the first year I did the ruck race, so like 6 years ago, and it was like a monsoon rainstorm. Like we never paused the race. We had to pause the race because it was raining so hard. that
Yeah.
you couldn't see. So they never call it. They were like, call the race if you guys want to skip, jump up. You can if you want to stay where you are, but just don't move.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad.
And I've never been around, well, apart from being in the military, 100 individuals that were like, yeah, let's do it. Let's keep going. I'm not
I
quitting.
don't care if I die.
I know,
Let's go.
right? Yeah, you afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm like, okay,
Let's
we're
go.
doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's an interesting vibe and crew. By like Saturday or Friday, what time is it? Like I'm trying to think of when we start to melt down. Usually like Saturday morning between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. is like toddler meltdown time. It's when
Yeah.
everyone on the team is like, I'm done, I quit, I don't want to go on.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
that's when we really need like the drivers to pump in, and other teammates who aren't feeling like that can jump in and help out. It's just because at that point you're sore, you're tired.
Everyone's running
everyone
an individual
smells bad.
marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're in
we
a
do. We run-
smelly van.
Yeah, we stink. It's gross.
And like there's very little food other than like
Like
energy bars. And you know what I mean?
protein,
You're not
yeah.
having
Yeah.
a meal.
Trail
You can't
mix.
run with that. Yeah.
It's like it's
Snack, snack, nap.
Yeah.
Change
Yeah.
my socks. Snack,
Yeah.
snack, nap.
Yeah.
Take some water.
Yeah.
You know, get
It's-
a rub because I have a calf cramp.
Yes. So one thing that I have to say is we have these physical therapists who tag along with us.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they're amazing. They make the race like move forward because there's times where you're so cramped up, you get out of the van and you're like, oh my God, I can't even walk. How am I going to run 3 miles?
Yeah,
And
think
then-
of it the last time that you went for a jog and then you were like sat sedentary and then had to get up. They're having to do this over
Yeah.
and over and over. It's really hard because you're no longer warm.
Yeah, they will bend
Like
you,
3
shape
days,
you.
too, like-
Yeah, it's straight. So it's like, and they bend you, shape you. They have the rollers. They'll let you roll yourself out. You can get rolled out. They're amazing. And I know like Cape Cod Rehabilitation in Mashpee, Megan Eli has been running some training sessions.
It's pretty
so It's like
amazing.
a big. I mean, it's training starts in December-ish, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
I'm going to drop the link to donate if you're watching. Anything that goes towards this stream today is going to be donated to our Ruck team, Ruck for Hit,
Yes.
and it is Team Hazard. I saw Jed on here earlier, but he didn't see you, so I think he went away.
Oh, did
Hey,
Jed?
Patricia.
Come on.
So yeah, anything that you donate to this stream is going to Ruck for Hit and our team, specifically Team Hazard.
Yes.
But I'm also going to drop your donation.
Okay, you need to register
Link.
so that you can get
Yes,
donations
also that is
in your
true.
name.
Yes.
So I set the team goal for 7,500. I think we can easily hit that.
Definitely.
We already have
Oh, yeah.
2,000. So
And we got a little bit of time, but it creeps up on you. But
It
you guys
does
are
come up
training.
fast.
That's another thing I want to
Yeah.
talk about. This is not just like, I'm going to do this weekend.
Oh, no.
There are clinics. This year, everyone stepped up their training game for whatever reason. I'm like, okay, it's getting serious.
it is. It's getting down to the wire. We're starting to run with our rucks, unweighted or maybe, so the camera's up there. See it. Either weighted or just regular, nothing in it.
Yeah.
But just trying to get in at least 20 miles a week.
It's a commitment. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is. And, we were focusing on core strength earlier and squats. You helped with the squat challenge.
I did. I was actually holding a martini while I was doing it.
She
So,
was-
I
she
mean,
was too
I'm
good.
just there to cheer on this
Back-
team,
back for
really.
the moral support
yeah,
again.
I think I did it at the Portuguese club while I
think
was in
you
the
did
bathroom.
too.
So I
Yes.
just checked in. I sent them a video. I was there in solidarity.
funny.
Also,
I got your back.
during the race, they throw obstacles at us, and they
Oh,
make
yeah.
the drivers do it also.
Your team member, team challenge.
So we got to Provincetown, and we had to go up to the top of the monument
Oh,
Walking, yeah, it's a
with
lot.
them with their rucks on. Me, I'm fresh from sitting on my rear end, so I'm totally out of shape and not prepared at all. And I had to go to the top
like,
of that.
by the
and
way,
I'm
you
like,
gotta go up there.
and I can't be like, oh, guys, I'm so tired. They just ran to Provincetown
I know.
from Bourne. I
Yeah.
can't. So there I am. And then there was one where in the middle of the night we
Can't
had to
complain at
stop
all.
at the Chatham Lighthouse and
Yep.
carry a dead body around the thing.
I think they said it was
It's a 200-pound dummy or something like
250-pound
that.
dummy.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yes.
So they put it on a
stretcher.
and we have to carry it around
In the dark.
perimeter of the Chatham Coast
Yep.
Guard Station.
Yes.
Yeah, and then sandwich the board. Were you?
I was the one who fell, don't you remember?
yes.
Yeah. So they, at the end in Sandwich, put everybody on these movable skis, only you're on the same ski. And they're not like shot skis.
No.
We all like shot
They're
skis.
not fun.
No.
No.
So there's Stephanie on the very end, and as they were taking a step forward, I fell backwards and fell off.
Oh, no.
It set my team back just a little bit, but we managed to get back on
Yeah.
there and get
That's
to the
at the
finish
Sandwich
line.
Boardwalk.
Yes. And then I proceeded to mush them from Sandwich all the way to the Mashpee Commons,
Yeah.
where the finish
So
was.
this year, one of the changes that's happening is we're not finishing at the Commons. We're actually finishing at Cape Cod Coffee here
Perfect.
on 130, which is great.
Oh, cool.
So
A little closer,
Yeah,
not by much.
Couple miles.
basically, yeah. They're cutting off. I don't know.
I'm
there's a
sure
couple
they'll
of-
add on the miles. We're not worried about it. Good morning,
they're
Auntie
very
Sheila. Hi, Tom.
strict about the miles. That's
Yeah.
like a thing. Like they're very and they changed some of the running loops, like the one through Hyannis. We were running on 28 at one point, and it's just not safe at that point.
No.
I think one of the scariest runs is from the Cape Cod Children's Museum, and they run down 28
That's the scary part to
into
149.
Katuitt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like 6 a.m. Nobody's paying attention. You know what I mean? People are driving to work because it's
Mm-hmm. It
Friday
is. 'Cause it's
morning.
Friday,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
And the sun's in their eyes. So I think they might have rerouted that one. I don't know. I'd have to look at the
But everybody
but-
watching right here, if you could just, share some of our stuff for Ruck for Hit, just as a reminder to other
Yes.
people as to why there are people running on the roads, just so
With
you're
backpacks.
aware that there are, teams of
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
with a van that look like they're being stolen.
Yeah.
They're not being stolen. Don't get in their way. Be mindful of runners in the road.
Yeah, and vans are stopping at random points. They are. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's all for a good cause. And parking is very important, apparently, being between the lines.
Yes. Yes. We already had one of our team members here and gave out the parking problems.
Oh,
so
about-
yes. He was very, very much adamant about how to park in line. So it's good. Yeah, there are a lot of vans rolling around the Cape. So that is coming up the first weekend in May. And we are once again looking for donations. Team Hazard, if you would like to just go to Ruck for Hit, you can find Colleen, you can
Yep.
find Jed, Lena. Who else is on our team this year? We got a big team this year. A couple of newbies, right?
Yes. So, a few switches on our team. Everyone's still part of our team.
Yeah.
Just some people have some other things going on that they can't be running. So we actually have 2 newbies, which is great. Excited to meet them. I had a long conversation with Tony yesterday. He seems like a really cool guy. Seems like
Yeah.
he'll fit in.
And also, we're looking for night runners, so maybe our runners can get a little
Yes.
rest. So if
Well,
they're like, I
so-
could do this,
So
sign
what,
up.
what night runners? So we kind of get a rest. It's more of like a partner to run with us. We still are running for the
Right.
night with the right night runners. But it's so we get 2 people who come in their own car, right? And they decide they want to stay up overnight on Friday night into Saturday instead of going out and run a marathon. Is basically what we're asking them to do. So they'll pair up, and every other leg they'll run with us through the night, so we're not running by ourselves.
Yeah, it
More
is.
of like a safety runner.
Right. And we definitely could use a couple of those on
We
our
could
team.
definitely. I mean, 3, 4, 2, however many you want to do.
We'll take you however we get you.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Joanna. Oh, you're cute. And hey, Greg, thank you. Other Greg. I'll see you this week.
Other Greg.
Poor other Greg didn't see me this week because he showed up at my house. Poor Greg Hiller.
Oh.
And I wasn't there.
You were in New York.
Like, I'm sorry, Greg.
Word.
He's like, but I did scare the bejesus out of your husband. So, excellent.
At least you got some out of it.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Loomis is going to be here at his open mic. So if you want to come
Right.
by, sing a tune, read some poetry, regale us with, I don't know, whatever you want to share with us.
Yeah.
You've got a business opportunity. Please reach out to us during the week. Naukabout is fantastic. They've got great new flavors on draft. What are you drinking?
Oh, I got
The
this-
Sunday Funday?
No, this is the raspberry.
Awesome. Hard
I don't know.
seltzer.
No, it's not a hard seltzer. It's a
Oh.
beer. I don't even know what it was called, but it's
The
delicious.
sour.
The
Trying to read it.
sour. No,
Oh,
it's,
is it a
no, it's
sour?
not a
No.
sour. It's a see, I don't even know beer. I'm a bartender. and I
Hey,
don't know
beer.
I bartend and we just don't serve that much beer. It's
That's
like we have
it.
like 3 taps.
That's it.
But this one's delicious. It's the raspberry Hefeweizen,
Yum.
raspberry
Nice.
Pilsner. I don't know.
They're always rotating the menu too. So if you want to stop on by
Yeah.
and grab a couple of cans, I think they've got crowlers as well. And there's always some new fun creations, especially towards the holiday. Last year was one of my favorite beers that they did. It was a Lucky Charms. And they put
Oh,
the
I
cereal
remember
as
that.
floaters on top,
That's cool.
which made the beer.
It
It was
makes it-
absolutely delicious. It was like breakfast and a beer.
St.
remember
Patrick's
that
Day is
day.
on a Friday this year.
That is a problem. That is going to be a big problem.
Is it? It's gonna be a wild problem.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff.
Define
A
problem.
Yeah, a problem for who?
Right? Me to behave myself. Thank you very much.
But do you?
Never.
All right then.
No, your kids are old enough. They're self-sufficient.
No, Lily's getting her license. Your daughter's getting her license.
I have the paperwork, but
Oh my God, right? I'm gonna get that car registered. She's like, who has an e-brake in the middle? I'm like, I do. I'll pay it forward because my friend David had to do that for my daughters.
Yeah.
Because looking for a vehicle that has that
no
emergency
one
brake,
has it anymore.
Yeah,
they've
it's all
removed that
electronic.
feature.
Yeah. And like we could do it through the driver's ed school, but that's like they're booking like 3 months out.
And that's, yeah.
Yeah, my kid needs her license.
I second that.
Done driving her around.
She's too busy.
Uh-huh.
Like, and she babysits, and she's like such a good kid and she goes to Sturgis.
Well, you have
So it's
one
like-
that's my daughter's age, and then you've got another little one.
Right,
So that's like
yeah.
starting all over again. And so you definitely have your hands full.
She needs her license.
Mm-hmm.
Like tonight, we have to drive to freaking Hingham for lacrosse. It's like,
Mom things. They never end. So we're going to go enjoy our Sunday Funday, and we'll check in with you
Yeah.
later. I will talk to you tomorrow morning on the air, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 6 a.m. So Monday is back. Get your scaries out and come see us. Sunday Funday, Naukabout, Lake Ave, and Mashpee. And don't forget to donate. Ruck for Hit, Team Hazard. I will definitely be putting the link for Colleen's donation situation. Hey, Jimmy.